Good afternoon everybody, That Runner Matt here. Today you join me for a first impressions on the Alphafly Next 2, obviously the successor to the first Nike Alphafly Next. And yeah, we'll just jump right into it. We've also got a couple of extra bits at the end of the video, so stay tuned for those. So firstly, the fit. I am a size 9 and they were a little bit not difficult to put on, but yes, as with the first Alphafly, you have to get your finger in, you have to pull up the tongue with one hand and keep the back part with your other hand open to get your foot in. Once your foot's in, it's a very snug fit, very beneficial to obviously not have your foot moving about, which I feel like might be the problem I'm having with the Vaporfly, at least in my right foot, which is why I'm getting the blister. The session I did with these today was a 2x5k at marathon pace. As mentioned yesterday, didn't want to overdo it this week with having done the 2 hard 5ks last week. Just don't want to risk getting an injury. After the first one, I had a bit of a tight hip and hamstring. 2-minute recovery, then into the second one, and everything loosened up by the end. About 800 meters, half a mile into the second 5k effort. So obviously this is all my opinion, not sponsored, not being paid by Nike, not yet anyway, who knows. Yes, they were a good fit, as mentioned, and on the run I do feel they were perhaps not quite as pushy off the ground. I guess responsive is the word I'm looking for, compared to the Alphafly, the first pair. I could obviously still feel the effects of the Alphafly foam and the push pads, but they just didn't feel as strong. Perhaps it was because it was the first outing. They need a little bit of movement, a little bit of gusto to get them going. But we will see. I will probably wear them again at some point next week, potentially on the Thursday before the Headington 5 race, which I will definitely wear them for, give them their first proper spin at an all-out race. Whilst I remember, I've got the sunglasses on, if anyone knows any, got recommendations for proper glue, because as you can see I can just do that, and that part of the sunglasses comes off. It does happen on the run sometimes, so it would be very helpful for it to not happen, especially during a race. So if anyone's got any recommendations for glue, I'd probably guess just Gorilla Glue will do the job. But again, I don't want it getting stuck on my face or something silly like that. But yes, any recommendations would be very helpful. So yes, we'd like to thank Keith for the usage of his Insta360, I believe is the name of the camera that he gave me to borrow to try out for this session. Clipped it onto a hat. Was very warm again today. I think that obviously the hat protected from the sun, but it was quite warm. I could feel the sweat around the brim, feel the salt. But yes, the footage will either be over my voice, so all this me chatting to the camera won't be for nothing, because it'll be over the top of the race of the run footage, or failing that, I'll just put the run footage in afterwards, and we'll just put some nice music, because you don't want to hear me coughing and spluttering over that footage. Yeah. So one thing I have been doing a lot more after my runs is really focusing on the hydration. I've just picked these up. I've got the For Goodness Shakes Hydrate. I've got one summer fruits flavour, and if we get down here we've got one orange flavour. I've also tried the lemon and lime and the blackcurrant. I'm never much of a lemon and lime fan, so I tried one and it was just, yeah, they're just not my thing. So if anyone wants to try them, just drop a comment, drop me a message, and I will swing them by to your house. Yeah, the blackcurrant ones are fine. The orange, a little bit strong for me, but yeah, they're certainly serviceable if I do run out of the other two before I get some more in. Which leads me nicely into my promotion, my self-promotion, as it were. If for those not in the know, I do have my own small business called Oxen Snacks. We do, or I, still just me at the moment, we do free delivery to Witney, Curbridge, all the small little villages around Witney. Didn't want to put surrounding areas in case people got the wrong idea of how far surrounding was, and also free delivery over £25 to the entire UK. So that link, as well as my Strava and Instagram, will be in the new outro that I made yesterday. So with that, like, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!